Hi, I wanted to give you a quick tour of our specially designed instruction Padlet. So we're going to make a quick reference to it now, and then later on in the session, you'll have some time to actually go in and explore. But I kind of want to show you how it works and take you on a quick tour first. So the first thing you'll notice that there are titles above each column. So there's information embedded under each column. So we have high yield instructional strategies as our first column. And you notice there's a little gray bar on the side that actually scrolls down to additional information. So you just scroll until you find the document that you want to access. For example, if you want to access 2019 2020 instructional playlist, and then you just click on it to launch it. That's all you have to do. It's kind of like a click and go. The next column is Accommodation Central. Same thing, you would click on it. It takes you to that Accommodation Central site that helps you find the just right classroom accommodations. There's sample SDI guidance document. Here's some information on the SDI handbook. Some of these pages, like page 24, you'll see in the presentation, as well as page 20. Um, there's the handbook, and then there's a blank planning graphic that you may want to use for future reference once all this is over. And then there's some examples that we also reference a little later on. So I'm just going to scroll across the bottom, and you'll see some additional things. So we have levels of modification guide. We won't talk about that during today's session, but we will reference this in our part 3 session on June 11th. So you want to make sure that you sign up for that. Here are example of PLAF and goal rubrics. We mentioned these in our part 1 session. So here are the actual documents themselves that you can reference. Then we just have a column kind of additional documents. We have examples of impact statements based on disabilities. We have a depth and complexity chart that you could use, and understanding the G's when we're looking at students with a specific learning disability. And then then the last column over here is kind of our walkaway sheet. What do we want you to walk away with when you have finished all of your parts of the training? And this is a PDF of a previous training, not the new virtual online distance learning training, but it's a PDF of our previous 3-hour training that we had last year, but pretty much the same information. So this is a quick walkthrough of our Padlet, and once again, we will give you some time a little later to actually go in and explore these things. So happy hunting!